Alrighty, so let's say you needed to remove a file inside the terminal. How would you go ahead and do that? Well, it's pretty simple, just to do it with the rm command for remove file command. Let's go take a quick look and see how you do that in the graphical user interface. It's pretty simple. You just right click, move to trash, and done. It's done. But how would you accomplish this inside the terminal? So let's take a quick look how to do that. In the terminal, you just use the rm command and then whatever file we're trying to delete. So in this case, we have, we have a secrets directory, and we also have some files inside the secrets directory. We have a super secret .back file. So let's say we needed to remove that file because again, this is super secret and we want to get rid of it. So we do rm and then the directory home/taco/secrets and then the file we're trying to remove, and then that's it. That's all you need to do to remove a file. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And if we need to really know if that file has been deleted, we do ls, and you see there's nothing coming up, so it's been deleted. One thing to keep in mind with the rm command when you do it inside the terminal is that it's not going to prompt you of the file being removed. There is one case where it will prompt you, and I'll go ahead into that right now. So you have to kind of keep that in mind, that when you're just trying to remove a file, it may not prompt you, but for example, it will prompt you when you're trying to remove a directory. So let's say we needed to remove that secrets directory because again, we don't want to leave any trace of any secrets in here. So let's do rm secrets, and it's going to ask you cannot remove this because it's a directory. So how exactly would you do this if you're trying to remove a directory? You basically have to tell it that you want to remove everything inside that directory and everything inside of there. So in this case, we're going to use the -r flag to do so. So boom, that's it. That's all you need to do to remove that directory. So it's gone. The secrets directory, it is gone. So that's one thing you kind of keep in mind to remember about the rm command, that it's not going to give you any it's not going to give you any input as to whether or not you want to delete a file or not. And if you do want to know that, that you want to make sure that the file you're deleting is, the file you want to remove, you can use the -i flag. So rm -i, and let's say we want to remove our downloads directory. So we would use R as well. So in this case, it's going to ask us to send into directory downloads. So we're going to tell it no because we don't want it to remove it. So that's how you would basically kind of allow the terminal to give you some basically feedback about whether or not you want to delete a file or a directory. So if you use the -i command, that flag, basically that'll allow you to do that. So if you need to know more about the rm command, it's as simple as just doing --help. And there you go, it tells you all the cool things about the rm command. -f here for force ignores non-existent files and arguments and never prompt. So that's one thing, like if you you want to delete that directory and that directory is correct, you typed it in correctly, everything's correct, and you just do -f and it'll just delete it. It won't ask you whether or not you're sure or anything like that. So, but again, you kind of have to be careful when using this command. Make sure you know which file you're removing and which directory you're removing, because there's been many cases where people have removed important configuration files and they're gone. Once they're deleted, they're gone forever. So that's kind of one thing you have to keep in mind with the rm command. But it's one of the cool things about Linux, that it's that powerful, that it just allows you to basically to remove whatever file you want because it submits to your command. So yeah, that's the rm command. If you want to know more about it, just do --help, or you check out the man page for it. And yeah,